Hey everybody, David Essel here. Okay, today's message, it's all about David. This is an individual said to me the other day, David, you have such a bad attitude. Isn't that amazing? This light behind me is so bright, isn't it? The coming through the sun coming through. That's not incredible. So the other day I wake up and I hear this voice saying, David Essel, you have such a bad attitude. Have you ever been in that situation? Maybe you're in it right now. Do you feel like impatient, judgmental, cynical? Are you jaded? Does it happen a lot? Is it just happened within the last couple of weeks or the last month or two? Or is it regular? And what the heck is going on here? Hey, David Essel here. You're tuned in to David Essel's Daily Video Boost. If you're not a member, this is a free subscription service. We have thousands upon thousands of members right now, which really excites us that we can give away tips and ideas absolutely free. Go to talkdavid.com right now. If you're not a member, go to talkdavid.com and sign up for David Essel's Daily Video Boost. And you'll get a free video about 3 minutes long every Monday through Friday, just to give you thoughts and tips on how to get ahead in life and have a better life and more successful life. Sound good? And it's free. Go now, talkdavid.com. So, right, take notes. Don't trust your brain. Like, don't ever trust your brain that these messages are going to get into your conscious and subconscious mind unless you write a few things down. So the other day I wake up and the very first thing I hear is, David, you have such a crap attitude. You have such a bad attitude. I was talking to myself. Here's Mr. Motivation, right? 1990, Lifetime Television called me Mr. Motivation. Around 1990, I was on the cover of multiple magazines calling me the Master of Motivation, right? Here is David Essel, Mr. Positive, Mr. Motivation. And I'm waking up saying, God, you have a crap attitude. What is going on with you, David Essel? Over the last couple of weeks, you've been cynical, you've been irritable, you've been short-tempered. Like, what the hell's happening? So now I'm having this conversation with myself, and probably right now you're thinking, this guy's a nut. He's talking to himself, and I was. And then I realized something. There's a technique that I ask all my clients to do that I'm going to share with you right now that's in multiple of our books, and it's I'm using the short term. It's called the 4 and 4 technique. It's a journaling technique where you write down 4 things every day you're grateful for, and when you read them back to yourself, you can read them silently. It boosts self-esteem, right? I'm really happy that I have a house to live in. I'm really happy I just got a raise. I'm really happy that I'm back into the gym 3 or 4 days a week. So we write down things that we're grateful for, that we're happy about. That boosts confidence and self-esteem. And then the second part of the exercise is we write down our challenges, those things that are pissing us off, those things that are frustrating, those things that aren't copacetic with the type of person we want to be. Maybe we had an argument with our partner or someone at work and we write it down because it's making us feel bad, or it's irritating us or pissing us off, whatever the words are. So I wake up the other day and I'm really irritable, and I'm noticing that for the last 2 weeks I've been really irritable, and I pull out my journal and I notice that, yes, I do journal every day, just like I tell everyone else to. I have for about 40 years now, but I notice my journaling is crap. I mean, I'm doing it just to say I'm doing it, right? It's like when you go into the gym and you walk for 15 minutes on the treadmill and you walk out and you go, well, at least I did something. Is it better than nothing? Maybe. But it probably isn't as good as if you just went through that urge to leave and stayed. And with me, my journaling was just, all I was doing was journaling to check off the list. I'd done it for 2 straight weeks. I hadn't taken it seriously. So I woke up and I said, you know what? I've got to change this. And I started writing what I'm grateful for. Instead of the 4 or 6 or 8 things that I usually write about, there were 25 things I was grateful for that morning. Well, when you're in a bad mood and you start writing down that you've 25 things to be grateful for, you have a tendency to shift your mood a little bit, wouldn't you guess? And then I wrote about the things I'm challenged by or frustrated with. And there was 26 things. Now, I'm not comparing 25 to 26 and saying that my life sucks because I had one more thing going on that I wasn't happy with than I did what I was happy with. But that gave me an understanding. Well, no wonder why you're irritable. No wonder why you're pissy. No wonder why you're judgmental. You haven't been journaling enough, David Essel. You haven't been writing down the things that bother you. You haven't been trying to come up with solutions to those 4 or 6 or 26 things that are bothering you or frustrating you or pissing you off. In other words, the last couple of weeks before I woke my own butt up, I had been going through life like a routine, not putting my heart and soul into it. But when I put my heart and soul into journaling on that one day, it changed. Now, one day isn't enough to change you, so I had to do it the next day. And I got back into the routine that I've used for years. It's the same thing with exercise, same thing with diet. Well, I was going to not eat any more sugar, but I'll just have this. And this is called discipline. I found out I had created my own negative, judgmental, irritable attitude because I hadn't been doing the work I tell everyone else to do. Isn't that fascinating? If you need help in changing your attitude or changing anything about life, go to talkdavid.com and look at all the programs. And if you find something, either an 8 or a 10-week program that you go, gosh, I want to work with David with this, just send my staff an email via the website, talkdavid.com, and they'll take off $200 off of any 8 or 10-week course. I help people from all over the world via Skype and phone change attitudes, change their financial situations, their bodies, relationships. Let you and I work together, okay? All of our work is 100% money back guaranteed at talkdavid.com. Have a great day. Don't do what I did. Do your journaling with heart and soul.